Hello and welcome to Forms of Narration found in Fahrenheit 451 with me, Braden Wynn. Now there are two forms of narration or points of view found in Fahrenheit 451. The first would be third-person omniscient. This point of view is used when the narrator is telling the story of all characters in the story. This narrator is not part of the story and knows everything about all characters. Sometimes a narrator can be both limited and omniscient at the same time. The second point of view would be third-person limited. This point of view is used when the narrator is not in the story, telling the story of just the protagonist, and has limited knowledge on all other characters. Some of the pronouns used in this type of narration are he, she, his, her, they, and them. In regards to the novel, the point of view is third-person limited omniscient. In the opening of the novel, the following excerpt sets the point of view. And here is that excerpt. With the brass nozzle in his fists, with this great python spitting its venomous kerosene upon the world, the blood pounded in his head, and his hands were the hands of some amazing conductor playing all the symphonies of blazing and burning to bring down the tatters and charcoal ruins of history. So the analysis that I made of this excerpt would be that the use of the word his shows the third-person narration or point of view. For the most part, the story is told from Montag's point of view, which is the main character, which would be third-person limited. However, there are other places in the novel where the other characters' actions and thoughts are told, which would be third-person omniscient, but they are limited as well. This makes the story's narrative point of view both limited and omniscient at the same time. Now here's a nice illustration I found on Google to give a better explanation of third-person limited omniscient. So here in this illustration, this camera represents the narrator, and in some parts of the story, he only has knowledge of the thoughts and feelings of the main character or protagonist, which would be Montag in this book, while in other parts of the story, the narrator has limited knowledge of the thoughts and feelings of all the other characters as well. So that's an illustration to give a better understanding of third-person limited omniscient. This has been Forms of Narration in Fahrenheit 451, and thank you for watching.